I know what I'm supposed to do.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're actually going to be doing the first transfer Tuesday, and we're going to do an update to see if I met my goal of hitting $863 for the month of June. If you do not follow me, this is a savings challenge that I have created for the month of June to celebrate Juneteenth. It was a freebie. It's still a freebie until July 1st, and so once it's July 1st, I'll actually be adding it into my shop, and it will be for purchase for a digital download. But as of right now, the link is in the description down below, so you are able to download this for free. And then the next month is going to be July's challenge, which is going to be this one, and I'll go ahead and give you more information on this one starting July. Okay, if y'all are new here, my name is Cassie J. I am a cash budgeter. I'm on a debt-free journey trying to get my life together, and I do apologize because the air conditioner just turned on, of course. I was actually waiting until the leaf blowers decided to leave while it's raining. There's leaf blowers and now the AC. Okay, I can't win for losing, okay? So, if y'all are new here, my name is Cassie J. I'm a cash budgeter on a debt-free journey, trying to get my life together. I'm trying to pay off my debt because I have plans to purchase a house. I was trying to purchase a house within the next year or two, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until my son finishes 5th grade, and then I'll move. Right now, currently, he is actually just finished 1st grade, going to 2nd grade, so that gives me enough time so that he can actually be with his elementary friends before we move somewhere else, and he is having to go to school at a different, having to go to school at middle school with a different group of friends, whatever. So I feel like that's giving me enough breathing room, because paying off the amount of debt that I have, whatever, within a year time frame was very stressful. I know I can do it, but I'm not gonna lie, it was stressful. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go, actually, I have a little strategy that I want to do. This is my first little update. Let's move it that way. This is my first update, so I don't know how it's going to end. I have been really thinking about this, trying to write down a whole strategy. Like, if I have like a structure as to what I'm going to do, then maybe it'll go the way it's supposed to. I don't know. But if you have my OGs, thank you so much for coming back. Let's go ahead and get back into this. So, I'm already messing up. Okay, that tab, check. All right, so this is my plan. I have a couple of questions that I ask myself, and I'm trying to make sure that I read this often so that I can remember why I'm doing this, what am I going to do whenever I'm done type thing, right? So, where are you going to get the debt from? The debt income from. So I'm Ubering a lot. I try to Uber as much as possible whenever I'm free. I'm able to. The kids have actually, instead of me dropping what I'm doing to go pick up the kids from school or work or friend's house or whatever, they have been actually doing Uber, or my mom has been stepping in to pick them up, because I'm actually trying to stay out in Uber for like after work. I get off at 5 to get my mind right, to get the kids ready or whatever. My son being home from school, whatever. I don't want to leave at 5 o'clock and then have to come back because somebody needed me to do something, or my son is hungry, or whatever the situation is. So from 6 o'clock to 10 is the 4-hour window that I'm trying to do, Monday through Friday. Monday I can't, because with my job every Monday I have to work a late night. So late night means I work 11 to 8. And my 4 hours, if I were to do 4 hours, would be from 6 o'clock in the morning to 10, which is actually a lot better. And you actually make more money doing 6 o'clock to 10 than you would, doing the 6 to 10 at night. So I know it's like you pick up people and drop people off, whatever, from home to work, but at 6 o'clock in the morning, not many people are out in the traffic, whatever, until 8 o'clock. When everybody's trying to rush. So I have those 2 hours where it's not too bad, and then towards 8 or 9, whatever, it starts slowing down on Mondays. And then I've actually been considering working 5 o'clock to 7 Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday morning, getting dressed, waking up, because I wake up at 5 o'clock anyway. So if I wake up at 4:30, take a shower, and prep myself, like the days I have to go into the office, I'm prepping myself and making sure everything is in the car, so that whenever I stop Ubering, I can just go straight to work and be there by 8. Usually I try to be in the office by like 7:45, whatever, because I can make sure that I make a coffee, get my desk right, and get all things together. But that's the idea. So Monday I do it in the morning. I do not do it in the evening. So it's 6 to 10 in the morning. Tuesday, 5 to 7 in the morning. and then 6 to 10 at night. And that's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then on Saturday and Sunday, I will leave like around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, and then I won't come back home until 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, because Uber will only let you do it for 12 hours, and I will take a break while I'm out, you know, stop at like a gas station. The gas stations here are actually really clean, so, well, the QT, those bathrooms are really clean, so I actually stop there, or we stop at a HEB gas station. I stop at HEB gas station to use like a restroom, or to get something to drink, or to get like a snack or whatever, but I stay out the entire like 12 hours if I could possibly do it on Saturday and Sunday. So when I say I have been trying to get income coming in to put towards travel, put towards debt, put towards bills, put, you know, whatever, make sure the kids are good, like, yeah, I have been doing it. However, me doing that, my 9-to-5 job, I'm working my 9 to 5 while I'm also doing my online virtual work, and it's a lot. So that's already 3 incomes that I'm doing within the time that I'm awake. Whenever I come home, I'm literally taking a shower and going to bed. I'm tired, okay? So most times whenever I try to like do, like today being Tuesday, I got off at 5 o'clock and I said I'm not gonna go out in Uber, and it's like on my mind. I'm like, I can be out doing Uber right now, you know? So it's like, it's always on my mind. I thought about getting a part-time job, but honey, where am I gonna put a part-time job? So I'm not gonna get a part-time job, and I'm just gonna go ahead and stick to Uber and online money. I need to work more doing the online. I need to market it more and try to get more clients, whatever, because I've went down from I think 7 clients, and now I'm down to like 2, but I haven't actually been marketing, and I'm not really, I guess it doesn't, I don't know how I feel about it. What do I plan to do after I pay off debt? I want to purchase land, purchase a house, an RV, and I want to travel. So the goal to pay off debt, so I want to increase my income, which I have been doing. Uber has been increasing my income a lot. Once I actually start marketing and doing more virtual, then I'll have more income coming in there as well. And then my plan is to do this all the way until the end of next year, which is 2025. Hopefully I can find out a way to get the passive income going within that time frame, so I won't have to work as hard. But an increase, I did get a pay raise twice this year already. I got one in March, and then I got another one in May. So it did go up with my 9 to 5, so that also is. And then what will keep me focused? So Transfer Tuesday updates, I'm trying my hardest to stay on that, but I'm not going to do every Tuesday. I'm going to do every other Tuesday. And then making small payments to accounts with smallest balance. So I've been making payments, but I have not been tracking it. I actually was going through here so I can figure out what my structure is, so I can tell you, you know, what I'm going to do or whatever. I haven't been making the small payments, so we're going to have to figure out what I've been doing. What I have been doing, though, is I've been using prop money. Every time I did $20 here, $50 here, I've been using prop money and putting it into, you know, the wallet or the envelope, whatever. So we'll see, fingers crossed, if I actually met the goal, but yo, I'm like nervous, okay? And then do quarterly, every 3 months, do an update. So I started this, my Transfer Tuesday started in June, so 3 months from that will actually be in June, July, August, September. September, I'll be doing another debt update. It's kind of going to be a little bit off because I'm going on vacation in August, and my debt payment in July is not going to be as big as it should be, because I'm going, that money, majority of the money is going to go towards the travel, because this vacation travel, going to Virgin Islands, whatever, is actually because my daughter graduated. So this is not like this is like a one-time thing where you would want to do this with family, whatever. And so we are celebrating my daughter graduating high school, and I know I'm on this debt-free journey or whatever, but I'm going to live my life while I'm also paying debt. So I know that's going to bother a lot of people. I'm fine with that, but I'm still doing what I got to do, okay? So my kids always come first. That's more than likely going to have to be always on the back burner whenever it comes to my kids. So I'm trying to pay as much as I can, 11 months before, and have this 1 month going towards my kid. So with that being said, I have a whole July plan going out, whatever, and I'll go ahead and let me tell you that at the end or later on in the video. But right now, I'm just gonna go over my plans to see if I'm still on track, because I feel like I am on track, but I don't know. All right, so I am going to color in the track. So I have this. This is my goal. So I made $500, which is the original payment that already goes towards the payment each month, which is set up on bill pay. So it's actually $251, no, $252. is it 502 that I have to pay or 504? Either way, it's 252 or 251 that every 2 weeks goes to the payment originally, so I can see that consistency. And then I make in between payments, like, if I make $20 today, I make the $20 tomorrow. If I do $40 today, sometimes I split it in half, and like $20 will go towards savings and the other 20 will go towards that type thing, so we'll see if I met this. I kind of feel like I did, but at the same time, that 800 right there, y'all. Okay, so every time I think about it, I'm just like, oh my gosh. So I am going to color in the trackers. And then I want to apply for programs that remove collections for medical. So I've had a couple people actually message me, comment down below, hit me up on Instagram. I mean, like the whole 9 yards, telling me that there are programs out there that if you have a lot of medical bills, especially with the new law that happened, I think in 2023, if I'm not mistaken, or 2024, the new law that had came out, a lot of the medical bills are actually being erased. I don't know. I actually was looking for a program. I can't remember who told me that they had got a lot of them removed or whatever. It has to be in collections, and I don't. One program I did find, the medical bills had to be in collections. My stuff is not in collections. It's all current to where I owe a balance, but I don't owe anything as of today, because it shows that for the month of June, I made my medical bill payment. So, and I don't know if I wanted to go into the collections because it will affect my credit, and I don't know if like it, the program only works if you're not paying the medical bills, because if that's the case, I'm like, I want my credit score to stay up, which by the way has gone up, and I will be updating y'all on that as well. But yeah, I'm like, I don't want to take that hit. But the whole point, I don't know what I want to do. So if y'all have the programs and if y'all remember telling me, please comment down below. Let me know. I did some research, and I'm not sure if the research that I did was okay, because I'm not sure how I feel about that. But I know there are programs, and I want to see if I can actually get some of them removed, if not all. And then I want to apply for a secure card. So this right here, I completely forgot about. I know that I have a Capital One credit card. That credit card, whenever I was like 20 or 21, started off as a secure card. Maybe I was 23. I don't know. Started off as a secure card. And I started off with $300. And then it started, like, every 6 months, I was told that every time you make payments on time, you just start, building that credit card or whatever, and just keep asking for an increase, making sure the payments are being on time, whatever. And I saw it as a game. Like, I was trying to figure out how much money I can get this card to go up to. And then it went from secure to a regular credit card. And then, of course, it just kept building from there, whatever. And that's how I got it to like 32,000, right? I wanted to apply for another secure card. I wanted to see if I did the secure card now, being 2024, June 2024, by the time I'm ready in, what is it going to be, like second grade, third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade. So 4 years, if I can do a secure card now, what would the secure card be in 4 years? Especially if I'm trying to raise or increase it every 3 to 6 months, whatever. What would it become? Stuff like that. So I think secure cards, you have to I think with secure cards, you have to be secure for 6 months or 12 months. I think you have to be, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's different strokes, different folks, because banks are different or whatever. But I think I'm going to do some research on the secure cards just so I can build. I know some credit unions actually have programs where you can get a loan and pay them back some money. But then at the end of the, like say you do 700, right? You basically put a certain amount of money for 6 months into this account on time. If you make this payment at the end of the 6 months, that $700 goes into your savings account. And I want to say that was one of the credit unions that were here that I had looked into before, and I just haven't. So that is the debt payoff, like my questionnaire, my plan type thing. My actual plan itself, with the actual payments, is this. So this is what the amount is right now, which is $100,056.06 is the total amount at the end of May, is what the debt amount is. Without medical bills and everything included, it is $33,783.32. So the consumer debt without everything, whatever, is $33,783. And that's what my focus is right now, because the medical bills, they're not affecting my credit because they're not being reported to the credit as of yet. So I feel like, well, they're on my credit, but they're not affecting it in a negative way. So I'm, it's what it is. But I have it at the bare minimum. So I pay $103 every 17th until I can figure out how to get rid of all of it or whatever. So I don't know why they have it so low, but they were like, okay. And I was like, shit, if you're gonna say yes, I'll take it. So me doing all these payments, whatever, is getting it clear. All right, so my payment plan right now, and I need to update the ones that I've already paid off. This is my debt for the Capital One card, right? The Capital One, the student loan, and the Aviat Medical, which is the previous apartment that I stayed at that had all my son's father's crap in it. All three of those are going to be paid off with my Capital One card. So the debt payments that I'm paying right now is all going to this one. So once I actually get this one down to 15,000, I said 15,000 is a good amount. Once I get this one down, because none of these are being reported negatively on my credit. Once I remove them, the credit score will go up, but they're not being reported negatively. I just need to remove them off the credit as soon as possible. So those three, actually I can mark it so I can remember, because the first Capital One, my student loan, and Aviat Medical are all going to be added onto the my Capital One card once I pay this one down. So that's the one that I'm like focusing on right now. And then I already did the dispute for these three, and this one's already paid off. So let's go ahead and mark. Want to do pink? Let's do pink. All right. So we have paid off one of $64.80. And for the Capital One card, it's actually I did not do a total of how much. I did not pull up how much it is. Do I want to go do that right now and put you on hold, or do I just want to record? Because I gotta edit this video. See, this is what I was talking about. I have like the tracker. I didn't write any of them down. We'll do that on next Transfer Tuesday. I'll just go back and I'll remind you, because I'm gonna fill this in so I can tell you how much I actually paid, and then I'll do an update on this amount. All right, so this is going to be all I'm going to do in this one today, because I have to write down the debt payments. Let's go into this. So $300 of the amount that I did this past weekend over Uber, because I was not able to do Uber the whole week, but I ended up doing $357 and some change, and so 300 of it is going to go towards debt. I made that payment as of yesterday, and I forgot this is the amount that I have not put in to the Transfer Tuesday, because I know I made a lot of payments in the month of June, but I have no idea what I did. So this is my priority binder. If y'all are new here, my priority binder, I did have to empty out because I had some family coming in town, and I don't know how to express how I don't like people in my house. The sketchiest, like it will be your own family, and it just makes you uncomfortable whenever you find them in your room hovering over what you feel is a safe place, you know. So why are you I'm not even gonna start. So because I have my money in my binders, sometimes they're displayed like this on my desk, and I don't put it up because I don't assume people are going to come over. I immediately took my money out of the account, put it all in one spot or whatever, and hid that, you know. So some of it is going to go back into the bank, whatever, because I'm just going to automatically put it into a savings account. And what I wanted to do was every time my envelopes got to 100, I was going to put it into a savings account, whatever. I was just going to have a tracking of it, but with prop money in here so that I could know which envelope needed or had what or whatever. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably still going to do that, but I think I'm going to have like up to 50. Once it hits $50, then I'll do a $50 prop, which I have here. I'm just probably going to have to make more, but it's a $50 prop. They're not this thick. It's actually just a group of them. But I make these, and the digital download is actually in the shop where it should be. At least I I think it's in the shop. But yeah, so I made these, whatever. So these are the ones that I will be, once it gets to 50, I will be adding the $50. And then I have 100, 500, 1,500, and then 5,000. So we'll see. But they are empty now. Needless to say, they are all empty. And I do need to do an update as to what's in them and go ahead and put prop dollars in them. Self-care has nothing because, y'all, I've been okay taking care of myself. Okay, so I'm already nervous. Oh. I'm already nervous, y'all. Like, okay. So we're going to be adding 300, but let's go ahead and count what I have in here now. So hopefully it comes out to the $863. So here it is, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my God! 6, 7, 8, 50. Yes! 59, 50. Oh, oh, I love that. Okay, I forgot. 50, 1,000, 40. What? No. Plus another 300. No, wait, hold on. I know that I did not put this 300 in here because I barely made the payment last night, and I haven't even touched this amount. So this 300 for sure. And then I know I made a couple of. No way. I've been stressing out thinking that I did not make the $800 at all. That's why I just made another large payment of 300 because I thought I had made like a good 500 maybe, because I remember putting the 20s in here. I remember only making a payment here and there of like a $20 here, a $20 here. There was one time where I paid $15 and I didn't even track that part. Oh my. I remember there was a couple times where I did $50, and I know that I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to print out more 50s. And I do remember putting a couple of 100s in here, and I remember actually going in here and be like, oh, it's only $100, or oh, it's only, you know, $50, whatever, and I put in there. But I don't remember putting this many in here, and I'm like, I can't wait. Oh my, I'm just gonna go and write down all the payments that I did for next Tuesday. That is so exciting. Oh man, if I so needless to say, we did it, y'all. We did it. Oh, I gotta find out how much it is. I miscounted. Was it 1,000? That's crazy. Oh my, I was this whole time I was stressed out thinking that I didn't even hit the 800, and I'm over here like, I'm probably not gonna make it. I'm probably not gonna hit it. And then I was trying to do like the daily videos where I was trying to like update every time I stuffed it in here. But like I said, I have been really busy and not, you know, I just been busy. And I know I've been doing a lot of Uber, and then, oh, you know what? I forgot that I made a payment whenever my virtual money came in. So I have this one lady that pays me on the 7th of each month, and I have no idea why she chose that day. It doesn't matter if it's a Sunday, if it's Monday, it doesn't matter. She pays on the 7th, okay? And so she sent me my payment, which my original amount was $300 whenever, you know, I do work for her or whatever. But she's actually starting, or she did start a new business in May of, you know, 2024. And she was going to have like 2, you know, people to run her papers and stuff, whatever. And so I was kind of like, you know, if you want me to, if it's the same exact work, you know, just different type, whatever, I can try it and see if it's going to work out. So in May, she was like, okay. And I actually did it for her for free because I've actually been doing this for this lady for years, you know? And so my original payment for her is $308 even on the 7th each month. 150 of it goes towards my bills, and then 150 of it goes towards savings accounts. And the savings account, I reach into it if I need something that's pertaining to business, which usually never really needs anything besides like maybe taxes or whatever, you know. So I never touch it, you know. I never like, you know, whatever. This time, instead of splitting it in the month of June, she actually paid me for May. So instead of, she's just that lady that like, she don't like favors. She wants to pay you for your services, and she's always going to overpay, right? So because I did it in May, everything went kosher. She was like, can you continue doing it in June? So I was like, yeah. So now instead of doing the 300, it is now going to 750. So I got $1,000 going into for June, no, for both May, and she paid me in advance for June, right? And I remember paying $500 to debt as an additional payment, and I put the 5 ones in here. I could not remember. I was like, there's no way that I put this money in here. I could not remember. That is so crazy because it's new. It's something that just actually happened or whatever. And the money, of course, like I told you, half of it goes towards whatever and half it goes over here. So 500 came from the virtual assistant because she paid me for 3 months instead of, or 3 jobs basically, instead of just 2 jobs, which she would have paid in June. That is amazing. Like if I can just like, so that is actually pretty cool. So I do remember making the small payments, doing I would get like, you know, $50 or $60, whatever, in a night. I would do Uber for 2 nights and I would get like 100 and something, and I'd put $100 in here, you know, which would be like this. And then I remember some nights I only put like $20 because I only made $25 and $5 went to gas, and then the other 20 I put back in, you know, in the Uber. So I mean in the Transfer Tuesday. So we did 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. Oh, not, wait, let's do it this way. And I don't know why I made it out this way, because I think I just want to like see it. Because I'm like so excited, y'all. I did not think I was gonna be able to do it. Like I really didn't. I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 250, 340. Y'all, this is crazy. Oh my, you have no idea. This is so exciting. Oh, this is so exciting. 1,000, 100, 200, 300. That is so cool. I'm still gonna color this in because I met my goal. Y'all. I love it, I love it. So we are going to be starting over and making sure that I write down the amounts, because when I say this is like a really good feeling, it's a really good feeling. Now what I need to do is I need to come up with a plan as to what I'm going to do for July, because for July, so these are laminated, if y'all see the difference, whatever, and then which are like easy to kind of like, because they're like a little bit more slippery. These are not laminated. It's just a vellum paper that I had printed it on, and I cut it because I kind of wanted the sound of paper, if that makes sense, instead of it being like so hard. So that's the reason why I did it. So if you do purchase these, you are able to do it on vellum, and it is easy to kind of like move around. It's just a little bit like kind of like real like the prop money, like how it's like it gets stuck. I don't know if I'm actually going to do this as an option for you to purchase like paper or whatever, because I don't know, vellum is kind of expensive, and it's starting to everything in my shop is like, so it's like a lot of vellum is going one spot. But I don't know, I kind of like next month's goal. I have actually been making these each month, and these are actually the picture is different each month. I don't put a month on it or whatever, only because you're able to use this at any time. You don't have to wait until July next year to use this. You can use this now. I'm showing it now because it is going to be available starting June 1st. There are 10 different women that are going to be doing this. They some of them actually were doing this with the June challenge as well, which was the Juneteenth theme. There's a high budget and a low budget, and I actually did the high budget towards debt, the low budget towards travel. And so I'm gonna go ahead, and I was actually thinking of having like a playlist of all the videos that I've been doing for this this series that I'm doing each month. So I choose 10 different women, or 9 different women, 10 including myself, and I make this freebie for all of us, and they incorporate how they want to do it. So all they do is they, of course, they show it, they stuff it, they mention the playlist, and each one of us has the playlist and the description, the freebie in the description down below. The link for that month will be in the video. At the time of that month, it will be free. The following month, it will be for a purchase in my shop. So this one is free right now in the month of June. Starting July 1st, it will actually be for purchase. The digital download will be for purchase. And then July, all of the month of July, the high budget and the low budget are actually going to be for free. Starting August 1st, it will be for purchase. The digital download will be for purchase. So my thought process on this is that I would like for the community to come together so that we can all be, sharing the same thought. And it might actually be more than 10 people. I might actually get this to go to like 50 people to do it at one time instead of just, whatever. So I don't know how it's going to go. But as of right now, there's 10 of us. So we are actually doing this starting July. The $500 is going to go towards travel, and the $100 is going to go towards debt. So with debt, I'm actually going to be doing my regular monthly payments for debt, but the extra payment, I'm going to try to hit $100. In the month of July, I did not plan on paying anything towards debt. Everything I want to put towards travel, because we will be leaving the beginning, I think it's the first week of August. I want to say it's like August 10th or something like that. So I'm going to put, this one is going to go towards debt. And then this one is going to go towards travel. So yeah, $100 is going to go to an extra payment to debt. And then of course, anything that I finish with my debt, my mini Mondays, whatever, some of them are almost done. And I'm actually going to be doing mini Mondays on Monday and Friday. And that's still, some of them are going to go towards debt. But I actually saw someone, I want to say it was Budget with M. I'll leave her video down below. But she had, the way she was doing it is, she did it on Monday and Friday, and each challenge, like on the back, she would say this one's going to go towards that, this one's going to go to her YouTube channel, which I'm like trying to figure out what it is that she's going to buy for her YouTube channel, because I've been following her and I don't remember what she said she was going to buy, but she wouldn't say it in the video. She was like, oh, I've been mentioning, because she finished it and she was like, oh, this is going to, she was really excited, and I was like, what are you going to get? Because I don't remember what you said you're going to get, but I will go back and watch your videos, okay? Because I want to know, because I'm nosy, and I don't even know if she said it right then and there, because I went back and started watching her old videos to find out what the hell it was that she was gonna buy for her YouTube channel. But I'm gonna link her in the description down below. But yeah, I decided I'm gonna go ahead and do $100 towards that. Let's go ahead and do that now. So no sugar. $31. That looks like more of a monthly challenge than it does a mini Monday challenge. I wonder how I probably could do this. Tell myself no sugar. This is cute. I'm gonna look into this. Let me put this over here, because now I want one. Now I want to do it, and I didn't have any plans on doing that. Okay, so let's do this one. This one is from I got the wallets, these two, from Sparkle Creates. She's on Etsy. And summer savings. So you save 2 per popsicle. Okay. And then these are so cute. I love the fact that they're laminated and they're such good quality. So if y'all are like interested, y'all should check her out, because it's such good quality. This is mine. But I was trying to look what they look like on vellum. Like I told y'all, my whole shop is like turning into vellum. And I'm already doing it. I already did one of those, so I'm gonna go to somebody else's channel. And I think I'm doing like a couple of mine anyway, so. And then I choose you. Pick a side to save. Go another round, save the ones you left behind. Okay. And this one is from Oh, everything Kendra. If I'm reading that right, I can't even see. Everything Kendra. So, ooh, $5. You say 200. Ooh. I got a few good ones. Okay, okay. All right, so we're gonna do just those two for right now. And I've been downloading and getting freebies and putting them in here. And oh, I wanted to do this one. So I saw that My Girl Beauty. Ooh, now I want to do this one. Okay, you can't do all of them. Okay, so we're gonna have to do these. This one, this is the one that does the Mickey train. Jackie, I want to say is her name. She does like a Mickey train where like you comment down below the word start, like hashtag start, and whoever has hashtag start, you go to their channel, view their channel, subscribe, like, and comment on their videos. And Mandy's budgeting journey, this is $40. Oh, I'm gonna do this one. I don't even know what envelope I'm gonna put it in, but I'm gonna figure it out. Okay, I think, yeah, let's replace this one, because this one, I don't even know how to play that one. I'll have to figure something out, and that's gonna rack my brain. Okay. Mini Monday challenges. Okay, so this one's gonna go towards that. And then we're gonna put depth here. And let's put this in the back. Let's stick it in here, but this one's gonna be in the back, so it won't be. I printed it way too big. Yeah, I think whenever you print it, it gives you different sizes, but I wanted the big one. And then this one, this one has like not even $1. It's probably, let's do this one to that as well. And this is Chatty Cathy Budgets. This one, random. Let's do this one to self-care. Because I don't, these have like a little bit bigger numbers. So it looks like I'll probably be doing this for a while. But debt, we're going to be paying those off. So I want those ones to go, you know, payments. And this one, I can't write on it. But, yeah. Oh, it's going to be one of those. I'm going to have to get a vis-a-vis. You hear that, Celisa? I'm going to have to get a vis-a-vis. Vis-a-vis. If y'all don't follow Celisa, she's like one of the funniest people. She's so goofy. I don't understand how somebody could be so goofy like her. She is crazy. All right. And the personality that you see on her channel is the personality that she is. Like, I talked to her on the phone and she's so damn goofy. Love her to death, so she's goofy as hell. And then let's do this one to travel. Y'all, I bit my lip and I have no idea how. And then this one's gonna go to, the rest is gonna go towards that. And then if y'all are still here, make sure y'all go check out the shop. The shop is linked in the description down below. Me and Cynthia Budgets, her YouTube videos will actually be in the description. If y'all are still here, go check out my Etsy shop. My Etsy shop is with Cynthia Budgets. Her YouTube channel will actually be linked in the description down below with the Etsy shop link. We are also on Instagram, so go check us out. We were thinking about going to TikTok, but I don't know if I'm able to add one more platform to my busy everyday life. And if I can set it up to where it would post, I would post one time and it would go to like different platforms, I would have it, but I don't know how I can actually do that. What is the numbers on the back? I don't understand. And then, okay. Then where's 22 to hold? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And there's 31 on here. So what is $22 mean? I don't know what $22 is. It looks like my handwriting too, so I have no clue. I know I didn't take any money out of these things, so I'm like, what is $22? I mean, do I owe myself If I owe myself $22, if it would already be in here, wouldn't it? Y'all. Let's see. How can I fold this? Oh, you know what? Just like it. Just like it. That's what you ain't gonna do, is stress me out, okay? Because we don't play this big old thing. All right, so we did that for Mini Monday and for setting up our debt. So we're gonna be doing 10 envelopes so we can have more towards debt. And then we have my Uber plan for next week. Okay, so like I told you before, my Uber plan is going to be starting in July, because I don't think I'm gonna go hard in the rest of June. I might do it over the weekend, but the next few days, whatever, I might just kind of chill. The amount that I'm going to be doing for Uber, I plan on doing like maybe $300 over the weekend, $500 max, to start, coming in. And then of course I'm gonna do 100 towards debt, and then the rest is gonna go towards travel. So for travel, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the amount that I would need is, I'm paying for me and my son plane ticket, and I'm gonna round it up to 300. So 600 for the two of us. And then my daughter's gonna be paying for her own, my middle baby's gonna be paying for her own plane ticket. And then for the food, I'm going to be paying for all of us, and I kind of budgeted like 200 for 3 of us, so that would be another 600. So I'm at 1,200. And then I'm going to say like maybe 100 is going to be for like souvenirs, because we're not going to be doing anything outside of that. My cousin said she'll pay for it and I'll just pay her back, but what we were planning on doing is just going and enjoying ourselves, being on the beach. And if they go do something, it'll be me and my son doing something probably different, because my son being 7, and then my older ones are 17, 18, so they'll be going with my cousin to go do things, whatever. So I'm content with them doing stuff. But if I'm being honest, I feel like 1,300 would be an ideal amount to save. And we're leaving in August, so I feel like that would be a really good amount for us to start off with, and hopefully I can get more if I go hard the way I was going for the transfer Tuesday. Yeah, for Transfer Tuesday's amount for the 800, and I ended up doing the 1,340. That amount and I'm also starting this month. Because I actually already started this month, so I already put like $89 towards it. Nothing, but still something towards it. So I think it would actually work out if I just do the same. So 1,300. So yeah, so I made a Christmas bingo, something that I'm going to try to start saving towards Christmas, because Christmas is in 6 days, but I want to buy everything by Black Friday, and I want to make sure that the Christmas tree is up by October this year. And I kind of want to do a white and peach theme this year, so I want to start looking for white and peach items to start decorating the house. And I want to do like the fake snow and all that, whatever, so we'll see. And then actually, so I found what I want to do with my A5. Oh my, just want to squeeze the mess out of it. I'm gonna get another one, by the way. Okay, so I've been making I've been making melanin items. If y'all are new here, please go check it out. I'll have the link in the description. I'll have the link to my shop in the description so that you can actually see the downloads. Some of the downloads at first, they came with they didn't come with a dashboard, and then if there's the melanin challenge, then I've been making dashboards, but they're all digital. None of them are physical, so you are able to print them immediately after purchase. So this is why I was saying ignore it, because I was actually talking to Celine, and I was telling her that I had that it can fit in an A6, but I did not intentionally make it for A6. I actually made it for me to make an envelope, and whenever I make the envelopes, they are 7 by 3.5, and so that's why it was so big. But the A6 zip is like 6.5 or something like that by 3, so that's why whenever you saw it, it was like kind of like the top of it was poking out, and then you see that I cut it or whatever. So I'm actually gonna throw this away. So if you download the bingo itself is actually going to come with cards, and it's going to come with this dashboard that you had saw, and it's also going to come with a savings challenge, and these are actually the same, but I was kind of playing around with them, but I wanted to keep them. So it's the dashboard and the challenge. The savings challenge is going to be on one, and this is just a freebie for the ones that actually purchase it, but this is not part, I guess it is part of it now, but whenever you download the Christmas bingo, you'll also get this challenge, and I actually don't even know how much it is that you're going to save. So I was going to put scratch offs on it. That was my intention whenever I made it, because it was going to be a physical product, something that you could purchase, and this was going to go come inside of an A5, and I was like, no, they're going to download it, less work for me. So that's why it doesn't have like a number on here. But so 5 1 2, so $46 additional to what this is. So let's go ahead and put this back. Like I literally just made like a random, because I had a like a white gap with the dashboard, and I didn't want the gap for some reason. I was like, oh, let me just make another challenge right here. So these are the bingo cards. So of course it would have like in 2, and then you'll go and color in the $5, O2, and then you'll do the 4, and then, you know, of course you'll have like the B4, G2, N3, G5, and then I1 and I5. So the other additional things that I have in here are random cards that says $5. So just because it's bingo doesn't mean that it's going to be a bingo for you. So of course you're going to shuffle the cards, you're going to have them upside down, and I am going to use a vis-a-vis, and I had to purchase some, whatever, but I'm going to use a vis-a-vis, and I want to mark it so that I can play bingo and get a bingo, and I want to do blackout. I kind of might spice it up a little bit, and like if I make a line or something, I'll add $10 or something, and I might have to write that down somewhere else, but I'm going to do that. And then let's just do, so if you flip it over, oh, I can use coins. Let's do that as an example. Oh, this is exciting, even though I'm not stuffing money. Like, just showing you how I plan on using it is actually really fun. I don't know why I'm so goofy. Okay, so I4, I'll just put it here. Then I4, and I'll put $4 into the challenge, mark it off, and then I'll put it in the envelope. And then $5, so I would just grab $5 and put it into the challenge, but not mark anything on here because of course it's not a number. And then again $5, and then again $5. Oh my, I would be so sad if I'm like, oh, I'm only gonna pull like I'm only gonna pull $20 worth or something, and I'm already at 15. Like, no, it's 19. I would be like, I only got 1 on the bingo board. That would make me sad. Okay, so into, you put it on 5, and of course you put the free on there, and then I1, G5, So this is how you would actually do it, and then $7 you would just put $7 in there. So that's how I saw it being, you know, fun to actually play bingo. And again, this is going to be a digital. You see the rings. This is actually going to be a little binder or a little planner that I am making of all of my melanin challenges. I'm in the making of it. It doesn't have a cover to it. I'm actually still thinking about what I'm going to put the cover on. And then I just added another a cardstock in the back that just to make it like a little bit thicker. So I might actually print on this or glue. I have no idea what I'm doing. The other thing that I have made is 2025 in 2025, and this one actually comes with a dashboard, and I don't believe I made an additional savings challenge to go with this. I think it's just a dashboard that it would download with this one, and it's $10, $15, $20, $25, and $30 to equal up to $2,025. Again, a digital. I also made a happy birthday, so I will be 70. Wow. I'm turning 40 soon. Right now I believe I'm 37. I know I'm like 36 or 37. I could be 38. So in 2 or 3 years, this is so sad. 38. Okay, so I'm turning 38 in August. Wow. I'm turning 38 in August, and I wanted to save for my 40th birthday. And so I made this one, and it's just a gold, yellow, and black theme, melanin girl, whatever, and all $5 you save $780. So I figured that would be a good amount for my 40th birthday, and I wanted to go somewhere. Next year I'll be 39, and so I'll be going to on a cruise in August, so I'm gonna consider that my birthday gift for next year. But this one's just gonna go to like maybe a self-care thing. I've been wanting to go to spas more than anything lately, so that's what I'm gonna be doing with that. And that also comes with a dashboard, and I just made something simple like this. This one doesn't have a freebie. No, this one doesn't have a savings challenge with it. So it's just a dashboard. So that's where I'm going to be doing with this one. I'm in the process of making another challenge. So if y'all are interested, again, these are all in the description or these are all in the shop, which is listed in the description down below, and it is a digital as well. And then this one, it was a mistake. I don't know how it printed out like this, but the digital has the hearts, and I don't see how. Okay, I can't figure out how it's able to print the picture without the hearts if the hearts is on the picture in the digital download. It's like it's been like that everywhere. Like there's nowhere ever. Like if I pull up the digital right now, and even other people printed it out, and if it wouldn't print the hearts here, it shouldn't print the picture in the background. Like I can't figure out how it just stops here and finishes the picture. It's kind of like it was erasing the hearts, if that makes sense. But anyway, so this is one of the mistakes that happened whenever I was making the digital download. I've deleted the listing and everything, thinking it was going to be like this, but I found out that 4 people actually purchased this, and I even reached out to them, and I was like, hey, that digital download that you purchased, that it looks like this, and I sent a picture of what it's supposed to look like, right? I was like, hey, are any of the numbers missing? Are the numbers out of order? It doesn't only go to 35. And they're like, no, it goes to 50. And I'm like, how did this, like, so whenever I printed this, I don't know how this happened. It's so weird. It's like, I have no idea how to explain this. So this was like, oops. And I decided I want to go ahead and keep it. Since it's only printed to 35, I figured it would be like a monthly thing that I can do. And instead of having like a anything to go to it or whatever, of course, I just decided I'm just going to go ahead and figure out where I'm going to put it whenever I'm trying to stuff it. Put it in like, I don't know, the travel or something like that, and just do $1, $2, $3, $4 instead of, But that is why this is in here, because it decides that it wanted to mess up. All right, so can y'all see it when I do this? Y'all can. Okay. All right, so this is actually a savings challenge book that I created, and I really love it. It's like an anime melanin type savings challenge. I made it all low budget, and it is like, it's 10 challenges. So whenever you download it, this is what it's going to look like. It is going to have the 9 pictures, but there are 10 that I've selected. 23 pages, if I'm not mistaken, for the 10 pages. So whenever you open it, it has like a little thing to how I appreciate them and how we're trying to put the customers first. Don't forget that we have Frugal Fridays, and we're bringing $2 Tuesdays every second Tuesday of the month. And we have been doing that on Tuesdays, just in case y'all are not aware. And then I put a quote in here. A woman with a voice is, by definition, a strong woman. And so I feel like that would be, it's just, you know, quotes, sometimes you need that quote to, you know, to push you along. For this, I do not have a dashboard. I should make one, but there's 10 challenges and I didn't really know what to put on the dashboard. And then it just has the start date, the date completed, and the amount saved. Sometimes whenever I notice a lot of people are doing it, even though it says $225 on here, they're like, oh, I scratched a 5, but let's go ahead and put 10, you know? So I just went ahead and put the total amount saved. And then I have a little quote under here. It says, your financial health is just as important as your physical health, but keep track of both of your physical and your financial health. You know, just having something low budget, you know, kind of friendly, to help me with my debt payments, this would be a great idea, because I really love savings challenges, and the motivation of the fact that I made it is really fun. And also that, you know, with me making the money that I make doing Uber, I wanted to color this in. At first I was thinking, you know, scratch off, but it's going to be paper, so I could print them out and replace them over and over. And then you know, it's kind of like budget friendly. Sometimes I make $50, sometimes I make $100, sometimes I make $20. So depending on how I feel and how that day is going, or whatever situation's happening that day, that's what I wanted to do. So that first one's $225, this one's $230, this another one $225, and it's kind of like, you know, just girly, flowers, butterfly, anime vibe to it is what I see. $190, and each page has a different quote. The road to financial success is paved with wise spending and delegate tracking. And this one's $235, $205, $230, $240, $205, and then the back page. So that right now is the idea as to what I'm going to be doing towards debt. And I think that, you know, having this as a motivation book, I like that. I'm also going to be trying to stuff these like here or there or whatever, just to try and stay motivated. And I might actually have this as another payment to go towards debt. More than likely it will be going towards debt. Let's just make it go towards debt. So whenever I do it, I can just put it in the Transfer Tuesday whenever I'm stuffing, or I don't know, something, so that I can make payments towards it. But yeah, this is the little book that I made. It's again, it's a digital download. Everything that's going to be in here is going to be available for digital download. And then I have to print these and make a section for this as well. I'm going to put a tab at the top, because sometimes whenever I come in here and I'm just going to be doing this. I'm not going to be doing like the birthday, the Christmas, and the 2025. I'm just going to be doing this. So this is my idea for more debt payments, to stay motivated, to stay, you know, going, whatever. And if y'all are actually still here, make sure that y'all like this video, because I'm trying to stay in the algorithm. I know that it's a long video going or whatever, but make sure you like it and make sure you subscribe, because I'm trying to get to 3K. My goal is 3K by the end of 2024. If I'm being honest, I also want to do a update as to the mistakes that I made in the month of June. I kind of wanted to incorporate that into like the Transfer Tuesday, but what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to stay focused, and I'm going to do my weekly expenses, and I'm going to track and see where my mistakes are, where the money I'm spending versus where it could have went to debt and I wasn't putting it towards debt, things of that nature, whatever. But as for the month of June, I don't think that I had room for error, because I was so busy working that and making the payments that I feel like I did not make any mistakes because I overdid what I was expecting to do. So I did the regular $502 plus, it is 502. I was like 504? No, 502. So regular 502 plus the 1340. So I made a payment just towards debt in the amount of $1,864. I'm lying. I made $100 that went towards $64.80 went towards that. So I was like, I know I made another payment and I couldn't figure out what it was. So $1,906.80 actually went towards that in the month of June. So that is actually almost $2,000. That is crazy. And somehow I was able to manage rent going up of $200 and also have managing sharing a car because one of the vehicles actually went down, and then also being able to Uber like crazy. And yeah, so yeah, y'all, when I say that happened, that happened. All right, so the last thing that I want to update is my credit. So believe it or not, none of the credits actually have fallen off besides the beginning, which is the $64. But that actually was paid off. I want to say I remembered around the 15th or the 20th. Like it was just, it wasn't that long ago that I actually just made that payment. I was like, oh yeah, let me make this payment. So yeah, that got paid or whatever. But before that even updated, as of right now, before I haven't checked my credit score since that has updated. And, you know, whenever you pay off a debt, I think it takes like 30 days, 45 days before it actually hits your credit to be reported to updated, you know, like for the points to go up. As of right now, since June 15th, which was the day that I actually checked my credit score, it actually went up to 595. And the reason why is it said that it noticed multiple payments. So me making multiple payments onto my credit card, it's showing that the account was reflecting current whenever the bill statement was being generated. And I don't know if it's because it was showing that there was a credit on the account, or if it was like why it was actually showing that, if I'm being honest. I just know that, like I told you, I was making multiple payments from like $20 to like $100, $500. Yesterday I made another $300. Like I literally all month was making multiple payments, and I can say that I made at least a good 10 to 15 payments in the month of June. Every time I turned around, I was doing bill pay. I never swiped the card to actually use it, so all the transactions was nothing but a credit or a debit, a deposit onto that card. So I noticed that it has gone up. I've been getting credit alerts, whatever, but I'm trying not to look. Because my goal is to have it at 600 by the end of the year, and I feel like I'm so close to that. Like I know it's not going down. There's no reason for it to go down, but actually my goal is to be at 650 by the end of the year, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think it's 650. 5, 12, 31, 24 is 650. And I think we have that in one of our goal pages in here to have it. But yeah, that is the idea, to have my credit score up, and we are already up. We are already at 595, and I think that it's gone up again because I'm gonna check it only on the 15th. And so I've had multiple things saying that they've noticed positive, you know, a positive view on it. I am doing my credit report or my credit score through the Chase app, and I think that one is Experian. If I'm not mistaken, I want to say it's Experian. Yeah, so the credit score has gone up. We are past what it was last year, which was at 581. It dropped because of like crazy collections that was being added onto the account, and we got one already removed that hasn't updated. So hopefully in July, whenever we come back and do another update, we'll see that one of them has been knocked off. And then also hopefully we actually oh no, never mind, because we're not making payments in July. So I was gonna, hopefully we can have another one paid off by, but we're not making payments in July, Cassandra. We're trying to get the travel thing to make sure that everything goes well with the family. We can do this. We can focus, don't focus on debt. Wait until August. So hopefully it actually goes up with the debt that already got paid that has not been updated yet, and then also with the multiple payments that I've continuously made the rest of June. Today being the 25th, I still have 5 to 6 more days to actually make more payments. I'm not going to. Like I said, the rest from now on until we leave to Virgin Islands, I am going to be making travel payments, Cassandra. We're going to be paying for the travel. Like I keep saying debt, y'all. It is on my mind. But I'm going to be paying towards travel, not towards debt. I'm going to get the $100, put it somewhere, call it a day, and go from there. That's all I'm doing. I'm not doing anything else. But all right, guys, I'll go ahead and let y'all go. This has been a long enough video. I'm going to try to speed it up as much as I can and edit out as much as I can. But thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe. Go check out the S&C Budget Creations. It's going to be linked in the description down below. Go check out my sister, Cynthia Budgets. She's also linked in the description down below. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Stay safe, stay beautiful, stay blessed. And hopefully I will see y'all again next Tuesday. This book is actually pretty thick. Look at that, guys. Oh, don't y'all just love a thick planner? Oh, I love that. Ooh. Bye, guys. Y'all stay blessed.